Little Women is written and directed by Greta Gerwig, and this is the latest adaptation of the 1868 novel of the same name. This film follows four sisters, Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy, as they attempt to navigate their adolescence in a post-Civil War America. Over the years, there have been 8 live-action adaptations of this story, dating all the way back to 1917. And although I never have read the book that this movie is based off of, I think the primary reason why I was never interested in seeking this story out is because it has been told so many times over the years. But I think there's only one reason that I was really looking forward to this film's release, and that's because of the people involved in this movie and in bringing this story to life. As I previously stated, this film is written and directed by Greta Gerwig, who is the same filmmaker behind Lady Bird, probably her most well-known movie up to this point. And my anticipation was not only due in part to that film's success, because I do love that movie so much, but with the cast that this film brings along, a lot of whom were actually also front and center with Lady Bird, with Saoirse Ronan and Timothée Chalamet. But not only do we have those very talented actors, but we also have people like Florence Pugh, who was wonderful in this year's Midsommar. We also have Emma Watson, Eliza Scanlon, and Laura Dern, who was excellent in this year's Marriage Story. And I think that those are really the primary reasons that this film is as enjoyable as it is. Greta Gerwig is able to bring such life and vibrancy into this beloved story, and in doing so is able to make this film feel so topical and relevant. As I said, going into this film, I wasn't terribly familiar with the story that this movie was going to tell, and I definitely didn't expect this film to have a narrative that, whether you were raised in the 19th century or in a more contemporary context, I think there are themes and ideas in this movie that are universal to just the human experience. Greta Gerwig tells a story of passion and love and family in a way that doesn't come off as overly sentimental at all. And a lot of that, I think, can be attributed to the wonderful cast that this movie has. Florence Pugh is a standout that comes to mind almost immediately because of how good she is in this film. And I think in this movie, she is able to transform a character who runs the risk of being potentially irritating or annoying, and she's able to develop this character in a way that makes them feel kind of charming and rather sweet. And Saoirse Ronan is also excellent, which I think is a surprise to no one. She has consistently just delivered home run performances in almost every single film that she's been in. Laura Dern is also really enjoyable to watch in this film, and I think that she's the heart that pumps at the center of this film, which thankfully I think is a perfect way to describe Little Women, is a movie that has a ton of heart at the center of it. Little Women is touching, it's emotional, and it transcends Alcott's novel in a way that I don't know if could be possible without Greta Gerwig's steady hand behind the screenplay and the camera of this film. I know you guys have a lot of options of movies that you could be watching around the holiday season, but I would encourage you to not let Little Women slip through the cracks. I really think you guys should give it a watch. So did you guys see Little Women? What did you think about it? Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you liked today's video. And if you did, you can click on the link down below where you can subscribe to my channel to see more movie reviews and movie related things. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.